The Quran reminds us, indeed with hardship there is ease. Surah Ash-Shar 94:6. This verse is not just a comfort, it is a profound truth. Allah pairs every difficulty with relief. But here's the secret, that relief often comes when we lean fully into our faith. When we embrace our faith as our guiding light, it transforms the way we experience trials. Faith in action, turning challenges into triumphs. Let's consider a real-life example many can relate to, a student preparing for an important exam. They've studied tirelessly, but they still feel the weight of uncertainty. Instead of succumbing to panic, they pause, make dua, and remind themselves that effort, combined with reliance on Allah, will never go unrewarded. This mindset not only calms them, but also brings clarity, helping them to perform their best. Similarly, when life feels overwhelming, faith shifts your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as punishments, you start to see them as opportunities for growth, purification, and closeness to Allah. Take inspiration from the story of the people of the cave, the Ashab al-Kahf. These young believers fled to protect their faith, leaving behind all worldly comforts. Their unwavering reliance on Allah shielded them, and their story stands as a timeless reminder of how faith can transform trials into triumphs. Faith builds strength. Brothers and sisters, when you carry faith as your shield, you're not just enduring your trials, you are transforming. Life's tests are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you. They are shaping you into a stronger, more resilient believer, preparing you for greater things ahead. When you place your trust in Allah and rely on Him fully, no trial is too great to overcome. And when you emerge from your difficulties, you will do so not just with relief, but with a heart full of gratitude, knowing that Allah's plan for you was always greater than your own. If this message has inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay patient, stay trusting, and remember, your breakthrough is closer than you think. May Allah guide and protect you always. Embracing trials as blessings. Brothers and sisters, remember that every trial, whether a gentle nudge or an overwhelming storm, carries within it a hidden wisdom and purpose. It is a divine design meant to bring you closer to Allah, to shape you into the believer He knows you can be. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "No fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a Muslim, even if it were the prick he receives from a thorn, but that Allah expiates some of his sins for that." Sahih Bukhari. This beautiful hadith serves as a reminder that our struggles are not in vain. Every moment of pain, when borne with patience and trust, is an opportunity for purification and elevation. These challenges are not meant to break us, they are a means of purifying us, elevating our ranks in the eyes of Allah and drawing us closer to Him, trusting Allah's wisdom. Take a moment to reflect. Are we embracing these tests as invitations to grow, or are we resisting them out of fear and frustration? The choice to trust Allah's wisdom and surrender to His plan is what transforms hardships into blessings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated this perfectly through his own struggles. He faced rejection, loss, and extreme hardship, yet he never lost trust in Allah's plan. Instead, he relied on Allah's timing, knowing that every trial was an opportunity to purify his heart and strengthen his faith. When we trust Allah and turn to Him during moments of difficulty, we open ourselves to His mercy and blessings, and we begin to see the hidden wisdom in every hardship. A personal intention. Before you leave this video, I encourage you to make a personal intention. Perhaps you can say a silent dua in your heart. Ya Allah, grant me patience in every trial and guide me to see the wisdom in your plans. Let me trust in your timing and find peace in the knowledge that you are always with me. Let this intention be your commitment to finding strength, peace, and growth in Allah's guidance. Embrace the struggles as steps towards spiritual elevation, knowing that every trial is an opportunity to draw closer to Him, sharing the blessings. If this message has touched your heart, consider liking this video and sharing it with someone who might need these reminders. You never know how your actions might help someone else on their journey of faith. Feel free to leave a comment below. Your reflections could inspire others and offer them the encouragement they need. May Allah strengthen you, guide you, and grant you ease after every hardship. Remember, His plan is always perfect and His wisdom is beyond our understanding. Until next time, stay steadfast, trust in Allah's plan, and know that your breakthrough is near. Allah knows what we don't, and sometimes He redirects us for reasons that we can only understand later. The right perspective from pain to growth. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is Allah teaching me through this?" When we view setbacks this way, they transform from sources of pain into catalysts for growth. They become opportunities to become stronger, more resilient, and more trusting in Allah's wisdom and timing. Hardship and true support. Have you ever noticed how hardship seems to filter the people in your life? It's in moments of difficulty that the masks come off, revealing who truly supports you and who was only there for convenience. The Quran reminds us, "And we test you with evil and with good as a trial, and to us you will be returned." Surah Al-Ankabut 29:35. Trials not only refine our faith, but they also expose the sincerity of those around us. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced this himself during the boycott of Banu Hashim. Many abandoned him out of fear of the consequences, yet a few steadfast companions remained by his side, even at great personal risk. Their loyalty was not based on personal gain, but on love for Allah and His message. The blessing of disappointments. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever faced a situation where your struggles pushed people away? Perhaps they didn't want the inconvenience of supporting you during a tough time. Those moments, painful as they are blessings in disguise. They free you from relationships that were never meant to be, leaving only the ones who truly care. So begin by placing your trust in Allah rather than people. Human loyalty is fragile, but Allah's support is eternal. Patience and trust in Allah's timing. Let's be honest, waiting isn't easy. It's in our nature to want things immediately, to solve problems quickly, and to escape discomfort as fast as possible. But patience often feels like climbing a mountain barefoot, unsure of when or if you'll reach the top. Here's the beauty of it. Patience is not about passively waiting, it's about actively trusting. Trusting in Allah's timing, His wisdom, and His plan for your life. The Quran beautifully assures us, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." Surah At-Talaq 65:3. Reflecting on the lessons of struggles. Take a moment to reflect. Have you ever tried to force something to happen? A relationship, a job, a goal, only to find that no matter how hard you tried, it didn't work out? Perhaps that was Allah guiding you to something better, something you couldn't see at the time. When you trust in His timing and His wisdom, you'll start to see that the setbacks were always part of the greater plan He has for you. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay patient, stay trusting, and remember, your breakthrough is closer than you think. May Allah guide and protect you always, but to make you stronger, more steadfast in your faith. When life feels like it's pushing you down, remember that every challenge is an opportunity to rise, to grow, and to become closer to Allah. The power of patience and trust in Allah's plan. Brothers and sisters, have you ever felt like you were trying everything, but no matter how hard you worked, nothing seemed to go your way? It's easy to get frustrated, to feel as though your efforts are in vain. But what if those closed doors were not a rejection, but a protection? What if they were Allah's way of guiding you to something better, something you can't yet see? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced a similar situation when he was rejected by the people of Taif. Despite the mistreatment and rejection, he did not retaliate. Instead, he turned to Allah with patience and trust, surrendering his struggle. And what happened? Allah rewarded him with something far greater than immediate relief. His patience bore fruits beyond his imagination. The hardship he faced became a means of his ultimate success and honor. Patience, a strength, not a weakness. Patience is not about being passive or weak. It is the silent strength that empowers us to move mountains. It is the conviction that even when things don't unfold according to our desires, Allah's timing is always perfect. Every time you endure a hardship with patience and trust in Allah, you are not just waiting, you are worshiping. Patience becomes an act of devotion, earning Allah's reward, mercy, and His closeness to you. Faith as a shield. Have you ever felt like life's challenges were relentless, striking from every side? It is in these moments that your faith becomes your greatest shield. It's not just a defense against difficulties, it's an active force that empowers you to rise above them, finding strength in the promise of Allah. The Quran reminds us, indeed the believers are those who, when Allah is mentioned, their hearts become fearful, and when His verses are recited to them, it increases them in faith, and upon their Lord they rely. Surah Anfal 8:2. When you truly rely on Allah, the weight of the world doesn't feel as heavy. You stop panicking about things that are out of your control. You understand that every challenge has a purpose, and that every delay is a setup for something greater. The story of Bilal, R.A., peace, even in pain. One of the most powerful examples of inner peace in the face of suffering is the story of Bilal ibn Rabah, R.A. Bilal was a slave in Makkah when he embraced Islam. His master, furious at his conversion, inflicted extreme torture upon him. He was dragged through the scorching desert, beaten mercilessly, and had a massive rock placed on his chest under the burning sun. His oppressors tried to force him to renounce his faith, yet despite the unbearable pain, Bilal did not scream. He did not beg for mercy. Instead, he kept repeating, Ahad, Ahad. Allah is one. His inner peace, despite the suffering, was a testament to his unwavering faith and trust in Allah's plan. Bilal's story reminds us that peace doesn't come from the absence of pain, but from the presence of faith and trust in Allah. Don't stop now. Your breakthrough is near. If this post has inspired you, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more motivational, inspirational, and spiritual content. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you.